Our next report by Maugwe Josu takes a look at the implications of abolishing death sentence in Nigeria's constitution as the National Assembly plans to open discussions on the law. Her report.
Death penalty is legal in Nigeria, but executions are rare. Murder, armed robbery, treason, conspiracy to commit treason, fabricating false evidence leading to the death of an innocent person, aiding a child to commit suicide are some of the crimes punishable by death. The execution of an armed robber, Babatunde Folorunsho, in 1971 was the first ever public execution in Nigeria. Then Joseph Ilobo, Williams Others, Lawrence Anini, and Oyenusi in the 90s. In 1998, the Nigerian Supreme Court confirmed that Section 30, subsection 1 of the 1979 Constitution, which is now Section 33, subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution, was the legal basis validating death penalty in the country. Sections 213 subsection 1D and 220 subsection 1 and 2 also recognize a death sentence. How effective have they been in delivery and execution? The National Assembly intends to open discussion aimed at abolishing death penalty in the country. In view of this, some citizens are reacting to the proposal.
I honestly believe that it is a misadventure thinking of abolishing death penalty. In a place like Nigeria, we still have high crime rates, and the manner and the pattern of these crimes actually demand that we must have stiff penalty for some of these crimes.
Commit terrorism, other crimes that death sentence. So, to me, if people who commit such crime happen to be well connected, before you know it, from life imprisonment, the government can reduce it to 10 years, to 20 years. You can even grant them pardon to go and sin no more. You can release them from prison and ask them to go and sin no more. So the question is, have we really done justice?
They also opined that reforming the society in terms of good governance and quality life will reduce crimes rather than abolishing death sentence, which cautions some individuals from perpetrating heinous acts that may lead to intentional loss of lives.
If we are able to improve on the standard of living of people, tendencies that many people would have things doing, and circumstances that result into killing, people fighting over 200 naira, and in the process somebody is killed. When probably things are better off for such persons, they have a tendency to value human lives much more.
Since the transition of power from military to a democratic system of government in 1999, there have been few executions. First, the hanging of 4 people in 2023 and 3 men for armed robbery and murder in 2016. In the opinion of some legal practitioners, non-execution of such judgments by governors after scaling through the Supreme Court is perceived as gross misconduct.
Our governors are abdicating their constitutional and statutory responsibilities in this regard. You cannot, the court of law must have found somebody. We are not saying the governor should order the execution of somebody who has not committed a crime. These same governors who are running away from death penalty are unleashing thugs on people who kill, and they will protect those thugs from being punished. So how does it make sense that somebody who is protecting a criminal from being arrested or punished because that criminal is serving his own illicit purpose, that same person is now the one that is avoiding death penalty?
The best way to go about it is for both at the federal and the state, they should set up an office of chief executor or executor general. That job should be given to him, both at the state and the federal level, so that once the pronouncement comes from the court, it doesn't go to the governor. It goes to the executor general. He will execute within how many minutes? He will give it maybe within 24 hours. He will carry out the execution.
It is worthy of note that non-execution of these laws has increased the number of inmates on death row in various correctional facilities across the Federation, with unnecessary pressure on finances and facilities. Maugbe Josu, LTV News.